problems come, and I will see how I'm going to face the problem, how I'm going to overcome them. And that's the hallmark of a strong person. Just because a person does not have any problems and he's happy, it doesn't make him strong. You understand? It doesn't make him strong. But a person, the same person who has a lot of problems, but he can stand and smile amidst the problems, and that's a strong person. Okay? So I remember a kid, we were in India, and he's a smoker. Okay? He's a smoker. He went to India and confined within a holy place. He said, oh, I want to be here because I love it here so that I can quit smoking, you know. And he said, because this place is so holy, I'm not going to smoke because nobody smokes here. He says that. And then after that, I said, okay, so you will quit smoking here because nobody smokes. But when you go outside, and then he started complaining because he went outside the perimeters of the holy ashram. And other people, he saw people smoking on the street. He said, oh, this is a holy place, how can people smoke? But you're already outside of the building. And he said, oh, this one makes me feel like I'm very tempted to smoke, you know? He said that. And I told him, I said, my dear, that means your willpower was not strong to begin with. The fact is, you are just staying within that perimeter. You know, nobody smoked around you, so you have no temptations. So that means you're not really quitting smoking. You will not quit smoking because you know why? You're surrounded by people who do not smoke. But if you really want to quit smoking, you have to surround yourself with people who smoke, and then see if you are really going to quit smoking or not. Now, if you don't touch a cigarette after seeing everyone else around you smoke, now that's when it shows that you have a strong character, and that shows that you have a very strong willpower. That was what I told him. See? So, if you're a vegetarian, for example, okay, vegetarian. So if you surround yourself with vegetarian people, of course that's good because the vibrationally wise we prefer that. But what I'm saying is, if someone comes up to you and eats meat, and you start screaming at that person, oh, this is meat eating, I cannot accept this, and all that kind of things. Why? Because you're tempted to eat the meat? Because if you're truly vegetarian, no matter what people put in front of you, what people eat in front of you, it should not tempt you. See, now that's character.
That's what's happening now with the possum ones and the when the non-Malays, they feel very
well, it depends. So that one is really character. Yeah. Of course, you know, I mean, we non-Muslims, we will also try to give in. We want to be, we call it matimbang rasa, right? Yeah, we want to be conscientious also. We need to take care of their feelings as well. Yes, but a lot of Muslims also said that, you know, it all depends on yourself. It is not a crime, it is not a sin for other people to eat in front of you, because it all depends on whether you will be tempted to eat. So, I mean, I fast a lot also, but if I fast and someone comes and eat in front of me, it's their business. Because I'm fasting, I don't expect them to fast. So it's the same thing with vegetarianism. I eat vegetarian food. So if someone comes in front of me and whack the chicken in front of me, I'm not going to say, oh, you know, you cannot eat chicken in front of me. Why not? Because it's your free will. So a lot of people say, is it okay if I eat meat in front of you? Well, it's your free will. I'm the one who's being vegetarian. You are not vegetarian, so I wouldn't stop you from taking non-veg food. You know? So it's all your inner calling. You know, it's your character. I'm not going to stop other people from doing something when I've chosen a path very different from others. So same thing here, yeah. Your degree of willpower is not measured when you surround yourself with like-minded people. You understand? So just because you surround yourself with non-smokers, it doesn't mean that you have a very strong willpower, because no one smokes, so probably you won't feel tempted to smoke. But when you go outside and you see someone smoking, and you say, oh, I feel tempted to smoke. And he was vegetarian within the perimeter. So he went out of the building and he said, oh, I really miss eating fish, I really miss eating chicken. I said, that means your calling is not strong enough in the first place to become vegetarian. So, you know, this is not willpower, you know. So if you really want to eat it, I mean, it's just restraining. You're restraining yourself from doing it, and you're actually not happy, but you're thinking about eating meat all the time. You're thinking about smoking all the time. Then what's the point? Your actions already do not tally with what you think, and there's no purity already. Yeah? So it's the same thing when you do it in your thoughts, it's the same thing when doing it, in action. I know people will say, I mean, think of murdering someone and really actually going to murder someone would be very different, perhaps, but don't forget all actions are derived from thoughts. Yes. So when the thought of murdering someone becomes so strong, you will actually go outside and do it. You see? So there's not really much of a difference anymore, isn't it? So when you do it in mind and you do it in the body.